Long time no see. I've been busy, you know? I've been doing a lot of things with my life. Normally when I make these videos, you know, I'm always depressed in my room, having nobody to talk to, so I just talk to a camera. But lately I've been going outside a little bit, you know, enjoying my summer. How about that? Today I'm going to be doing a get to know me tag Q&A because I've been getting a lot of new subscribers lately. Not a lot, and they've been watching my videos, but they don't know who the person is behind the camera. You guys don't know nothing about me. I mean, if you watch a bunch of videos you can pick up pieces of information, but I'm gonna just introduce myself to you guys formally. And yeah, if you have any more questions though, you could leave them in the comments and I can make a part 2, or I can just comment back and answer your question because that's easier. But anyway, let's get into it. First, my name is Alexia, but you can call me Lex, Lil Lex, Famous Lex, Michelle, whatever may have you. Any of the options above works fine, but my real name is Alexia. I'm 18 years old. Yes, I know. I look like I should be in middle school. Get over it. Your mans didn't have a problem with it, so why should you? I'm 5 foot tall. I'm very small. I'm a small petite girl with a baby face. Alright? I've heard it all. Every time I go out, people just assume that I can't handle things for myself because of my physical looks, but I can. Especially in Costco, where I go and I try to get a free sample and they're like, you should come back with your mom because we don't know if you're allergic. Bitch! I'm 18, I know whether or not I'm allergic to something. I hate it. It's so annoying. And sometimes guys are too scared to pull up because they don't want to catch a case. Oh, I'm legal. I'm legal. You can mess with me. I'm not gonna call the police. It's even to the point that people think my younger sister is older than me. It's the hard knock life for me. But I may be small, but my heart is big. And that brings me to my next point. Another fact about me is I'm big single. I'm very single, and we should change that. So if you guys know anybody in your family into long distance, or you know, trying to find an internet girlfriend or something, like I'm single and I don't want to be single anymore, but it doesn't help when you're ugly, so your options are limited. But I have a good person. I'm nice. If you're into that, I'm nice. Next, I'm from New York, but Jersey raised me. You know, I'm a big Jersey head. The Jersey club dance is just my way of life. Club dancing is my religion. I wake up listening to Jersey club music. I go to sleep listening to Jersey club music. I do not dance unless it's to Jersey club music. It's just the way that it has to be. So throughout my life, I've been a dancer. I've done every genre you could think of, but my favorite growing up was tap. Ew, my hair looks bad. I used to tap it up all day, every day. I had tap shoes. I was always tap dancing, but I had to quit because at the time I had a lot of issues with my feet. I'm flat-footed. I did not grow a heel. Like, this is the back of your foot, right? Your leg, then your heel comes out and there's your foot. I didn't have that, so my leg went right to my foot. You feel me? I couldn't wear certain shoes because of this, and it also gave me problems, like I had pain and stuff, and the doctor recommended that I stop tap dancing because it's a lot of utilization of your foot. Yeah, so I had to quit tap dancing and I miss it. But over time I grew a heel, so that's a plus. Also, throughout my childhood I was determined to be a basketball star. I've been training ever since I was a little girl. Even though I'm only 5 foot, I was good. Like, I remember going to the park with my dad, practicing. I was a shooter. Like, that was my skill. You couldn't tell me anything. Even though I was always a point guard, and point guards are always, you know, handling the ball, I just didn't like dribbling. All I wanted you to do is pass me the ball and I'll make it. No matter where I am on the court, I'll make it. Sadly, my basketball career has ended once I went to high school because they said I was too short to even be on the team. Which is lovely. I let everyone in my family down. They were really rooting on me to be this celebrity basketball player, and I'm not. I'm nothing. But when I got to high school, I established a new love for a sport, which was track and field. I was a varsity track runner right out the gates as being a freshman. I even acquired a lot of enemies during this track career because once I tried out as a freshman, I made a varsity spot. And the upperclassmen that were still on JV were upset about it, so they all planned to jump me in the trainer's office, which is a long story, but that's how good I was. I got upperclassmen mad because I took their spot as a freshman, you know? Like, sadly, of course, that journey of my life has ended as well for reasons that are undetermined, but my favorite colors are blue, pink, and black. I only wear black, but normally I'm always wearing black clothes because I just feel most comfortable in it because I'm dark inside. My favorite shows, The Office, hands down, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I love Wentworth. If you guys don't know it, it's better. It's like a more realistic Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black times 100. You have to be strong in order to watch Wentworth. I'm waiting for season 6 to come out. I can't wait to just stay in my room all day and watch it. I like the show called The Challenge on MTV. It's like Big Brother. I hope to be on it one day. Producers, if you're watching. Also, I love the show Chatter. That was on Cartoon Network. Why? I don't know. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Along with SpongeBob, you know. Can't go wrong with SpongeBob. My favorite character is Squidward. How about you guys? Let me know. Let me know what your favorite character of SpongeBob is. Mine's Squidward. We relate on everything. My favorite YouTubers to watch are Shane Dawson. I mean, that's a given. Who doesn't like Shane Dawson? I like Raven Elise and her daughter Zaya. I have baby fever, so like any YouTuber that has a baby, I just watch. Nighttime routines with babies and like baby routines, what I feed my baby. I just love baby stuff. I follow a bunch of babies on Instagram just because I like to watch them grow. Like I've been watching this girl since she wasn't even born yet. I knew her before she knew herself. I just love babies. They aren't touched with the evil that this earth is filled with, and it's just refreshing to see like a nice fresh little piece of life. Like the rest of the YouTubers are like, oh, Jenna Marbles, been watching her since I was in middle school, and Ja bitch. I like Emma Chamberlain. She's my white bitch. Like I'm the black Emma Chamberlain. And another channel that I like is Ants Canada. And if you guys don't know, Ants Canada is a channel where this guy has all these ants in his room and they're his pets, and he like films them every day. But the way he films it is like a reality show. Literally, it's like, it's crazy. And I'm thirsty for a good show to binge, so I watch these ants and their day-to-day lives and their colonies and shit. Music. I don't really like mainstream music. All the stuff you hear today, all these mumble rappers, all these rappers with different color hair. It's not my cup of tea. I don't really like them. I pretend to like them though so I can fit in and make some friends, but personally I don't like mainstream music. The only artist that I could say I actually fuck with is Lil Uzi, because that's just my nigga. Like we get each other. You wanna know something funny? Oh my god, I got my septum pierced and he was one of my inspirations for it. But I always keep it tucked in because my parents work, also because I don't like it that much. So I guess that could be another fun fact that I have my septum pierced and nobody knows. If I were to pick like a genre or era of music that I like the best, I love like 2000s, early 2000s music. Even though I'm a 90s baby, 1999 I made the cut. Don't come for me. Even though I was born in November, I barely got to see 1990s. It's whatever, I'm a 90s baby. But I prefer early 2000s music, like that whole Britney Spears era. That was my jam. And let's talk about some of my fears. I'm scared of dying. Even though I joke about killing myself, I don't ever want to die. And I'm really scared about that. Like, I really don't want to die. I don't want to die. What happens next? What happens next? I need to know. I'm scared of getting kidnapped because even though I'm 18, I'm a grown woman. I look like I'm 12, so they can get confused and they might try to snatch me up. And I'm scared of that. I'm scared of insects that have no legs. I'm talking maggots. I'm talking worms. Oh, we don't do that. Not here. I can do ants. I can do flies. They have legs. Why don't you have legs? Like the way they move, so slimy and shit. Oh god. Also centipedes. Even though they have legs, they have too many legs. You have to stop. You have to stop somewhere. I can do 10 legs. I can do, okay, 6, 8 legs. You have 1,000 legs. Why? No, you don't need that. If I cut off all your legs right now and leave you with 4, you'd be fine. So I have a fear of public speaking. I don't do presentations. Like, that's just not me. I've done so much to get out of a presentation. I even thought about throwing myself down a flight of stairs so I could break my legs so I didn't have to stand up in front of the class, and instead I could just sit at my desk and do it. I've done it all. One time I even cried in front of the class while I was doing a presentation. Another time I had a panic attack in front of the class, and it was a psychology class. So the teacher like knew what she was doing or whatever. Like, she saw the anxiety in me. So she stopped the class. She stopped my presentation altogether. I was in the front of the class and she was performing breathing techniques with me so I can calm down. That was probably the most embarrassing presentation I've ever done. Like, literally I was presenting, having an anxiety attack, whatever, and the teacher stops me and she's like, Alexia, just breathe. Like, in front of the class, and I had to do it with her, so I'm like, even though I'm having anxiety attack, I'm shaking my paper. Ah, it was a disaster. It was a disaster. So No, we don't present in front of the audience. I would never. Sometimes I'm even scared to talk to my doctor. What are your symptoms? And I have to present all of my symptoms to her, and I get nervous for doing that. I'm a nervous bitch. So my last fear that I have that I can think of right now is being single for the rest of my life. Oh, my favorite number is 11. Let's talk about things I'm insecure about. I'm insecure about a lot of things on my body. One of which is my chest area. I would love a boob job, but I did research on boob jobs, and most of the time you have to get a touch up, and I'm not going through that again. So most likely I'm not gonna have a boob job. But I don't understand why they can't just insert fat in there. Or under your boobs there's like a muscle, so why can't they put Botox in that muscle and just fill it up? Why do I need silicone implants? I'm also insecure about my voice. I don't like it. I've been told I sound like a gay robot, and I've just never let that down. When you think about it, I actually do. It's really monotone, but it has a little sense of, you know, femininity to it. A gay robot. I'm also insecure about my size. Pretty small. I wish I was a little bit thicker, a little bit taller, whatever. And my feet. I have ugly feet. I really have ugly feet. They're really ugly. See, I had a lot of feet problems growing up, and like my toes, they don't bend the right way. Like I'm dragging it. I can never sell photos of my feet for money. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it, because now I feel really self-conscious. So I'm gonna end this video here. Bye.